have to find a healthy balance in content marketing between content that is on brand, up to par with the voice, syntax, language, and so on that you want to use, with content that's actually effective to serve the purpose that you're out for it to achieve. What's important is that balance. Now, that's not easy to do, but what we find and what we advise clients all the time is think about the objective of the piece that you're writing. If it's just a top of funnel blog, let's say, very high level, informational, it doesn't have to be a full-blown literary piece with citations and almost like a PhD dissertation. For blog content, that wouldn't be appropriate. Now, that's not to say that that type of content isn't useful as well, but there's a time and place for that. For a middle of the funnel piece, let's say, what we call an MQL piece or a lead magnet, those are the pieces that traditionally people download. They're not ready yet for a consultation, for a live chat, maybe for a free demo of your platform or whatever you offer, but they are ready to learn more. And for that reason, maybe they just give you a name and email. They don't want to be contacted like a sales opportunity because they're really not that yet. That type of content that you deliver to them could be a little bit more in depth, touch on some pain points that you probably know they have. Lots of research should go into that content, but it still should be something very punchy, very valuable. They download it, whether they read it thoroughly or they skim through it. You've given them some piece of collateral that's very valuable to them, really in exchange for just a name and email. As you guys know, or should know, marketing automation then kicks in which you have their information. You could begin to email and nurture those folks from that marketing qualified lead into a proper SQL or sales qualified lead. At that point, the content that you deliver to them is equally as important, and I recommend putting together assets that are sales-based assets. Maybe something to prove your value as an organization, build credibility, give a couple case studies, explain what an example kind of relationship would look like if they partner with you. These are the sales-based piece of assets. You should already get ready. You know people are gonna ask you for those pieces of information and all those questions. Just give it to them before they ask. So the healthy blend in content marketing really depends on what stage of the buyer's journey your prospective client or customer is at. Top of funnel, really they need top of funnel informative content. Middle of the funnel, a little bit more meaty, but still something in exchange for just a name and email. Bottom of the funnel or sales related content could really build credibility, trust, and try to close the deal. Think about content marketing as this healthy marriage. There's a medium where you should meet, and that's how effective content marketing works. Effective content marketing has to go back to your brand story. What it's all about is it's actually defining who is your ideal customer, what is their pain points, what is their internal and external problems, philosophical problems. These are important to know. And there's an exercise we do called the Brand Story Workshop, which really deeply defines all these points. And as you can imagine, we use that as somewhat of a springboard to start developing all of our marketing collateral and assets to come. But as you think about content marketing, always reflect back on that brand story and say, oh, you know what? This is my ideal customer. This is their demographic, psychological profile, right? This is the pieces that really matters to them, and ensure that you're writing content, whether it's top of funnel, middle of the funnel, or bottom sales type content towards that ideal buyer. That's what they care about. That you have to always focus your efforts on what they want, not what you want.